Hi, I'm Brian Euler with Pioneer Builders, and I've got the vapors. Or do I? That's what we're gonna get into in this video. I'm gonna get into the building science. I am going to get into soil gas retarders. Specifically, this video is sponsored by ISI Building Products. Let's get into it. All right, parkour, hardcore. So what we have is, when it comes to the major products, this right here is the Viper CS for Crawlspace. I'll go ahead and show you. It's a cross-woven product. It uses virgin materials instead of recycled. I'm pretty sure this is a 10 mil product, and there's no way I'm tearing that. Basically, during construction, it's going to be more durable, and instead of recycled content, and there is a time and a place for recycled content, but in this case, you really only have one chance to do this right. So what we have here is the Viper CSX product. Yeah, that is something of a radiant barrier, but that's not its primary purpose. It just helps to keep it stronger. It has a little bit of foam to it. So basically, it is going to be so much more comfortable to work on. What we've discovered accidentally, but it's become our standard, is to use the CS product on the vertical faces surrounding the foundation. Then we come back in later and we piece in the CSX because it's so much more comfortable to work from. This is their double bond tape. I mean, I guess I would be like Daniel Craig and Timmy would be like Pierce Brosnan. We're like double bond. It's basically a two-sided tape. It comes tacky on one side, then the top peels off. And you can see that they've done some of their installation already. They've snapped the line for their mud sill. This will peel up. Then when we come down here, you can see they've already smushed this. It creates a good bond. It'll also help if there was any vapor or anything like that getting stopped before it goes through. But it's also like your third set of hands. All right, I'm in the crawl space with my brother. Can't tell you how many times I've said that over the years. So what they've been using already is the CS product, and you can see it's draped vertically. Bear in mind there is a UV exposure limit that you want to think about. In our case, we're going to be putting the floor system on pretty quickly, so that's going to protect it. They're going to also take this and with our strip footings, drape it over. Then they're going to take the CSX, put it in the middle, and then this is Viper's CS, their Crawlspace tape, to tape all the seams. So, you know, the Pareto principle, the 80-20 rule, 80% of it is going to go super fast, 20% of it is being detailed, but that's going to make sure that that uniform load of water vapor doesn't come through and penetrate your membranes here. All right, so we'll get out of the crawl space. You can kind of see how that's going to shake out. Our next step on the interior is on the vertical. So again, just giving the plug to ISI Building Products, Viper CS, Viper CSX. They have a whole ton of other products. Take a look at your specifications. If the architect just gave you a performance spec, you should be clear to get whatever you want. If he did something more specific, he or she, then you might have to do a submittal or something along those lines if you're doing one of those pretty amazing products. In my opinion, if you are doing a pretty amazing project, you should use pretty amazing products. Talking to one of the installers who just so happens to be my brother, the double bond tape is amazing and it's extremely durable, and it's not a super flexible, the actual membrane itself isn't very flexible, and that's not a bad thing. It just feels super high quality. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something. Now go build something.